Day 1. It is a dark and stormy night, and there is a sharp power cut that plunges you into darkness. I look out of the window to see if the neighbors have been affected by the power cut too. Upon opening the curtains, I saw a note stuck to the window. It has just one word written on it: stay. After reading that note, I decided that I had nothing to do there. I had to go. I couldn't stay there anymore. I noticed something in the note when it fell into the floor. There was just something familiar with it. Anyway, I took my backpack with all the stuff that I thought I would need. Some water, my phone, a small knife, paper spray, some money, and a lantern. Then I remember the first day my father taught me how to shoot a gun. I was like in 4th grade when that happened. I was going out of the school and he picked me up, which was unusual. Then we went to some place that I had never seen before. I liked that place because if you pay attention, you could feel the peace. When we got into that beautiful place, there was a big man. My father told me his name was Esteban. Then he taught me how to shoot a gun. I never asked him why he was doing it, and now I have so many questions. I remember very well what he told me after the lesson. You are an incredible daughter. I'm so proud of you. I couldn't be happier. And I just want you to know you are capable of anything you want to do. And the most important thing for me is your safety. You know I love you, and nothing can change that. At that moment, I didn't realize the value of those words. I was just a happy girl.
Once I had all my stuff ready, I went downstairs for the keys of my car. But the only thing that I found was another note. This time there was another word. Don't forget me, please. I was so confused that I didn't know what to do. I tried to call for help, but there was no electricity. What I was supposed to do now? Almost every day I found a different note in a different place. And now I can't even sleep because of that. I tried everything to get out, and the only thing that I got was another note. Day 2. I woke up with a bad feeling, like if someone had observed me all night. I decided to get something to eat and went to the kitchen, opened the refrigerator, and there was another note again. It said, eat well, and strangely, there was more food than last night. That note made me remember about my mom. She taught me to cook so many different things. She's an incredible chef. She even got a great job at an amazing and expensive restaurant, but she refused it for us, for her children. My favorite dessert is still that weird panna cotta, made out of cereal milk, which is my childhood flavor, like milk with sugar. Oh my, that is an unbelievable taste. However, remembering my mom and my gold childhood, it doesn't mean right now is a happy moment. There is someone who came into my house at night. Nervously, I took some milk, eggs, bacon, and fruit. I prepared everything, sat down, and started eating, when suddenly there was the bad feeling again. So I decided to go outside, because it was a really sunny day. But there was the freaking note. Don't run, please.
I really don't get it. What do you want from me? I went to the living room, turned on the TV, and started to watch it. That was the only way I could get that stupid note out of my mind. Again, that feeling appeared. Now that I'm apparently stuck in here, I need to prepare for whenever that person likes to show himself or herself. And at that moment, I'm just going to run away until I get tired of it. Day 3. Now that I'm writing in a piece of paper to calm down, I started thinking about my first day at high school. It was a crazy day. Mom left me at the college, and I walked through the hall looking down when a tall, handsome boy came to me and told me, "Hi, you seem to be new here." He began to talk to me on the first day, a politely, funny, kind, and handsome guy. At first, I didn't understand why he used to talk to me, so I decided to ask him. He told me he was also new at that college, and I looked like a meek girl. I didn't know how to interpret his words. I presented him to my parents. My mom liked him, but Dad behaved so annoyingly. He was so closed, he didn't ask him anything. It was a very strange behavior from him. After he left, Dad told me to sit down and asked me how I met him. I told him everything, from A to Z, but he asked me to stay away from him. That was the first time my dad and I fought. I thought it was insane, so I didn't care and continued talking to my new friend. Oh, by the way, dear piece of paper, his name was Adam.
I also met his parents. They were the sweetest people in the world. I started to meet them once a week until we started dating. Nevertheless, he changed with me. Whenever I was joking or even talking to my friends, he used to get upset and get mad at me. Wait, we used to bicker every time, and when I was about to tell him we should break up, he would tell me, "Don't leave, please." He used to always end with a "please." What is this all about? I'm going crazy. Day 4. Again, I woke up, and now it wasn't that great feeling or another note at the refrigerator or at the door. Now was something different at my room. What is this? More clothes? I'm not going to wear this never. It is strange. The clothes are my size. I'm going downstairs, and once more at the refrigerator was more and more food. I'm just going to eat something. I'm not feeling like thinking about what is happening. Actually, I'm just gonna lay down with the hope this is just a nightmare. One more time, I woke up from the uncomfortable couch. I saw at the ceiling, and there was another note. It says, "I love you." I love you? Gosh, who in the world this person is? Oh, right now I need to order my thoughts. This is getting so mysteriously. These days I have been remembering important people in my life. Mom, Dad, also Adam. Why these people? My best friend, Honey. She's the best person in the world. She has always protected me. What she would do now.
Day 5. A new note. I'm sorry. I'm sorry? Oh, hey, are you really sorry? Then let me go out of here, please. I'm getting nervous and anxious day by day. I can handle it. I need to start planning something. First, let's study the house. Where someone can get into the house without me knowing. On the second floor, there is a window that is very tiny for a normal person, but a thin man can perfectly fit in the window. Wait a minute, that man, the one I was dating, he was very thin and tall. He fit in that window. This is getting shadier every day. I need to cover that window with some wood or something. If this man is entering into my house, I'm at his mercy. The second, I need to stay alert for any noise, any time of the day. I must use a camera, but if he or she could trespass the security cameras, what should I do? Maybe if I use something noisy, so when that person wants to enter, he must make a lot of noise because of the cans and stuff I will leave near some places he or she might use to get into the house. I'm again in my room, and I found another letter in which was written, "I want to see you happy. Don't worry about this. I would take care of you." If on whoever is this person now that I don't need his protection. If only I could get out of here. I took a decision. I would write a letter to him. I have lunch. If this is the guy that I've met at high school, maybe a letter with the right words can convince him to give up and let me go. But first, I must think about what I will write.